Welcome back to Skydog Reviews. Today we got another, I wouldn't call it a special edition, but we're kind of straying from format. Normally review caps as they come in, and while these all just did come in, these are all of a certain style or single style. Much like my last video where we celebrated the captain. Today's video, we're going to celebrate the Cape Codder. Another one of my, favorite hat styles that BSCALLY puts out. So let's get into this. Start off where we always start. We're going to start off in the pricing category. I know a lot of folks balk at the high cost of these caps, but you are getting a quality cap. And they have a very decent return policy. I have yet to use it because I've never had a cap significantly blemished enough or wrong sized enough to return. But I know folks that have, folks on the BSCALLY crew Facebook group have reported much success as long as you follow the policy and procedures on the web page. They have a very limited window. That's 14 days for returns and 30 days for exchanges. But it's clearly stated on the website, so you can go peruse that and it will give you all the details. As far as pricing goes, I think it's good value. They're not cheap. I don't think they're ultra expensive. They're most of them are priced in the $49 to $52 range. The Cape Codder is kind of on the lower end. It's at $49. It's a pretty good value, and it's probably just based on fabric and construction. And all these use a light cotton blend, so you get a pretty good deal there. And as far as purchasing in volume, I've created a pricing chart. I'm going to put it right up there. This chart is also available if you go to my YouTube homepage in the Communities tab. That way you don't have to kind of stop, zoom in, and try to see, read this chart because it's fairly large and small print when it shows up in the videos. But it is available in the Communities tab, and it just goes through and shows you in quantities if you're going to purchase 1 or 6, and the various prices. It's broken down into the 3 most common prices I found. And then by discount, always available 10%. If you go on the website, almost always 10% discount. Special discounts. Right now, they're running a Father's Day promo at 15%. And then in the holidays and on Black Friday, and they can sometimes run a 20% discount. And this chart will kind of show you all you need to know as far as the volume buying and your best pricing. To me, still the best deal out there, even at 20%. You do the mix and match where you buy 3 of the caps, you get $25 off, and then you can use the free shipping code. Because with the 10, 15, and 20%, you can't stack that with the free shipping code. You only use one code. So the mix and match, 25 off, and then the free shipping is the best deal I have found so far. If you've seen a better one, just let me know. But anyways, like I said, to me, that is the best way to buy these caps in groups of 3. So that being said, let's get on to the review portion. Starting off here, prior to this past week, I only owned 1 Cape Codder. I'm wearing it right now. This is the Cape Codder in Driftwood gray with ship's wheel. I do have the Cape Codder pin. And if you're not familiar with what you're looking at there, that is Cape Cod itself as it sticks off of the rest of Massachusetts. So here you connect, we get the Cape Cod Canal and connects to the mainland, and it kind of goes out all the way out to the end of the peninsula, I guess the best way to describe it. It's Cape, but that is the Cape Cod pin. Great hat, very lightweight. It's a cotton poly blend. All these caps are the same thing. I really like this color, this Driftwood gray color. And you can see there's kind of a texture to this fabric, this cotton poly blend. So it is a little different than some other caps, but I like it. They're all 6 panels. What's a 6 panel get you? You have your 3 and 3, so you get a total of 6 panels. There's no button like the 8 panels, and it's not flat like the single panels or 5 panels. This one in the back, the Cape Codders all have a signature embroidery. This one is a ship's wheel, and it's kind of in that teal, bluish gray there. Normally, you get the matching brims. It's not like a contrast brim like in the Captain or the Sailors or the Keeper series. So you usually get a matching brim there. And you have your own specialty artwork. Try to put that in the light there, you can kind of see. And if you look in there, it has call outs to all the different embroidery things. You have the ship's wheel in there. You can see it in there, as well as the Cape Cod arm, the anchor, a lighthouse, a shark, a lobster. So it's kind of a good representative of all you're going to see in the various Cape Codders. Now, I'd say I originally got one, and then I went to go buy more because I really like this way these caps look and feel. They're great for the warmer weather, and they disappeared from the website. So I've been kind of waiting to get them to restock, and last week they finally came in. So if you're looking for your Cape Codder, now's the time to get it. I'm filming this on June 1st, so 2024. So you probably need to go to the site. Some styles do run out. They say they're not going to resupply these, and once they're gone, they're gone. Probably have to wait again until next year. Now, that being said, they did last into the fall. I was able to get this in the fall. I don't know if it was by the holidays when they were gone, but you can get these certain styles through various points of the year, but they won't re-release the whole line again until next spring. So now it's time to get them. So then this is again the Driftwood Gray ship's wheel. Next hat I am going to show you is the white sand variant. So this is fairly unique in BSCALLY world. Not too many white caps out there. They have some that are like, there's a Yukon Cool Gray, and there's other ones, and you can see this white, a little wrinkly. This just came out of the box. If you look at the thumbnail for this, I just opened the boxes prior to shooting this video. So we do have some wrinkling in there. That will go with time, or you can steam it if you wish. But again, that same nice lightweight fabric, a little bit of texture on it. In this case, I said it's the white sand, and it's notified by the Lighthouse embroidery on the back. Once again, you got the same special edition artwork inside the cap. And these liners are very light. I should bring a flashlight, but if you shine a light through these, like you can really, it's a very thin liner. It's not like a thicker liner that some of the heavier weight caps wear. So it breathes very well. So even if you have ones with vent holes, they still breathe very well. Let's get this one on the head. Yeah, fits great. Double XL, that's normally what I wear. Got them all in double X. And it's just another great BSCALLY cap. Got to be careful with the white. They will show a little more dirt than some of these other colors. So definitely you don't want to wear this any place your hands are going to be dirty and you're always touching the brim and everything like that. Probably more of a dress up, go out type of hat, just due to the color. Or if you don't care, you can just go out and be good in golf. I mean, the white would be great in the bright sun and heat and everything like that, but it is a sharp looking cap right out of the box. A nice white sand color. All right, moving on. And like if you're used to my videos, you know I normally go from single panel to 8 panel and lightweight to heavyweight. Well, since these are all the same cap, I'm just going to do it by color. So the white sand was the lightest. The next one here is gray sand. So they call this gray sand, and if you want to compare it, here's the white sand, here's gray sand. So you can see it's a little bit darker than the white, but it's still a very light gray. It's not as dark as like the Driftwood gray, which is this. So I'll say it looks a lot lighter compared to that for comparison. But it's definitely not white, although it can look. And again, we do have wrinkles, again, right out of the box. Now, I did buy the shark pin when those came back in stock in the fall, because those are hard to get. Those kind of ran out pretty quickly, or it was one of the hardest ones for me to find. So I ended up buying one in the hopes that I was able to get one of these. And that goes along great with the embroidery on this. Again, so this would be listed as white, gray sand with the shark. And if you're not familiar with the shark, I'm sure most of you are familiar with the movie Jaws. Well, that was out on the, supposedly out in the islands between Nantucket and Martha's Vineyard. They're right across from Cape Cod, so the shark's more of a call out for that. Get this one on the head. Another great fitting Boston Scally for me. Do like the pin, but on most of these I'm probably not going to have pins. I do have one on the original, because I did like that Cape Cod pin. But these, the lightweights, like I said, I'm just mixed on the pins with these. So I do have a pin on a couple of them, but I think the rest of them are going to remain pinless, just so nothing to really snag if you out playing golf or out doing stuff, you know. Pins sometimes, not that they're inconvenient, but just different. I like them on some, not so much on others. But man, what a great looking hat this one is, huh? All these Cape Codders, man. I mean, it's summer here in Texas. You know, we've already been up, it was 97 the other week, and we've gone through tornadoes and hail and high winds this week. Can't see outside here. I mean, my 2 trees survived, but most of the other neighborhood trees didn't. So we're kind of driving through remnants of trees and everything on the street, a lot of water down. So yeah, we've hit the summer here, so these caps are going to be great. I wear them to work, but you can wear them outside. These are wonderful caps. A very similar material to the Caddy series. So if you like this lightweight cap, but then you want a different style, check out the Caddy series. That's an 8-panel, but very similar style of construction and materials. So they don't really make a single panel in this that I'm aware of. I mean, they have some one-offs. I have one coming in the mail. It's just bought it this week, but primarily limited to this and the Caddies for a full series of caps. All right, so that one, again, gray sand and shark. Let's see what we got next. Next one is called Saltbox Blue. So it's a very light blue. Again, you can really see the texture on some of these darker ones. I really like that. Again, a little bit of wrinkles showing up just due to like coming out of the box. You can see where the cardboard was. So we'll be working that out here as I wear them or have to steam them. This particular one has the lobster on the back, you know, big New England thing, New England lobsters, lobster, kind of a big thing up along the coastal sections of New England. Just fairly common, very expensive. Lobster roll, great things, but man, they're expensive. Really good, but very expensive. But I really like the way this red pops on the back of this Saltbox Blue. It's one of the ones I wanted to get, and when it disappeared from the website. So let's get this one on the head. Actually, before we go through and show you, this one does have that same special artwork logo on the inside, that same thin liner. Yeah, I really like this color. I have some other Scallies in this color. There's a Caddy, it's in a very similar color. Just light blue goes with a lot. Can go with denim, can go with various color blues and shirts. You don't really have to necessarily match it, but it's just it's a beautiful color. Another great fit in Boston Scally here. I mean, right on my 2X head. Really love it. Love this hat so much. I got another one. So this is, like I said, the Saltbox blue with the Lobster. Couldn't resist, so I got another Saltbox blue cap. So boom, it's the same fabric, same colors, just as the Saltbox Lobster, except this one is the Anchor. Oops, and we got some box fuzz on there. If you ever get them from Boston Scally, a little bit of cardboard fuzz shows up now and then. But here is the Anchor logo embroidered in the back. Same great fabric, same quality stitching. Same liner with the special edition artwork. And fits perfectly just like the last one. Fit almost identical. And won't spend a lot of time on this since it's the exact same color. But I did like the Anchor because, if you know me, I do like to go on cruises now and again. So I like a little bit more like that nautical theme. Something, you know, kind of fits in when you're cruising. A lobster theme. I guess that would work. There's always lobster night on the cruise ship. But I think the Anchor is like a better go there when I'm on a cruise. The Lobster is something I can wear to work. And with that red, that'd be a good Red Shirt Friday cap. Just that little hint of red, that call out of red. So, yeah, another great cap. Really love this one. All right. Getting into the darker colors here. There aren't a lot of them. Again, designed as a lightweight hat. It's a summer weight hat. This one they call marine blue. Not to be confused with mariner blue, which can have multiple colors in the Scally world. But again, that nice, you know, textured, lightweight cotton poly blend fabric. And you go through, and this one also has an anchor, a little bit more highlighted because it's in white. But again, another, for me, a great cruise cap. Still has the seating to get the line where the cardboard was. That will work out as you wear it, or you can steam it out. But now, yeah, this one's, like I said, it's not a dark navy, but a lot more on the navy side. On the website, it looked kind of trending more towards a royal, but again, that's the lighting they use and everything like that. It doesn't always give you the coloring. So this is more, I'd put it into a navy side, so a little, like I said, darker than it looks on the website. Now this one is a little unique. I don't know if they all came this way or I got a one-off. I showed you, like, going back, you had that special artwork in the rest of them, the Cape Codder artwork. And all of them have that same, just double checking, that same black liner. For some reason, I got a gray liner. And it has the traditional Boston Scally artwork in there. So give me a shout out. I mean, I looked on the website. They don't show the inside of this cap. They don't have a picture of the inside of this cap on the website of the marine blue. They have it from some of the other ones, but it's unique. So you get that gray fabric, the original or the common Boston Scally logo. So yeah, I don't know if, like I said, it was just there's a run of these and the wrong logo, whatever, but it's kind of unique. So I'm kind of liking it. I'm kind of digging it. Get it up on the head. Yeah. Another good fitting Boston Scally cap. Love the navy blue. You can almost call it a Patriot blue, huh? You know, you throw up the Patriot blue there. Yeah, from New England. Sorry, folks. But yeah, that nice navy blue cap. Fits great on the head. And like most lightweight caps tend to fit a little tighter than their wool blend counterparts in 6-panel, or in any of the different styles of caps. So the lightweight ones tend to fit a little bit tighter, just some nuances with the fabric and everything like that. So if you're in between sizes, I usually like to recommend going up a size in a lightweight and maybe down a size in the wools. Just a little tidbit there, but another great cap, another great cruise cap. Like I said, I love the logo. And again, if you got one of these and you got the same liner, just drop me a note in the description. I'd be interested to see, you know, if this was just a single run or a single cap with the non-standard logo and liner. All right, we're gonna finish this up. We have another in the sand series of colors. This one is called Black Sand. So, yep, another black scally cap for those folks out there. They do make a lot of these. I have a lot of them. But again, that same textured fabric and lightweight. A good looking cap. Little wrinkly. And this one, also a shark. So you see that it's like it's not white, it's like almost like a very light gray stitching. You can see that a little bit better, but it's got the great white shark in gray. Back to the logo lining that you see in the rest of them in the black lining, unlike the marine blue one. But back to the normal lining, back to the normal logo. Get it up on the head there. Yeah, there's a nice cap. Love the way these fit. Like I said, normally, like if using the size charts, I should be an XL and 6. But I decided I think a little bit on the looser side. I was kind of in between, so I did go up. And especially on these lightweight caps, the 2XL fits me perfect. So really love them. Love the way they look. Love these caps. So that about wraps it up. I'm all out of Cape Codders. There are others available if you go on the website. I know that there's a green color, almost, it's not really an olive green. I forget what the Boston Scally calls it. But then there's other embroideries. I know they have fish hook. I've seen a fishing rod, and I've seen like a striped bass one. So there are variances in the embroidery and colors, but I think I got most of the colors here other than that green one. But yeah, Cape Codder, I don't think you can go wrong with this series. It's just such a great cap, and I really love it. So I guess that's gonna kind of wrap it up. Pretty short for me. I'm just looking at the time now, so hopefully you enjoy a little shorter version. But more importantly, I really hope you enjoy the Boston Scally caps, and in particular, these Cape Codders. I think they're wonderful hats, great lightweight option to wear, you know, all year round, especially in the warmer climates. So, the only thing, I'll do a little shout out to my fellow scallywags on the Boston Scally crew Facebook group. Great group of people on there. Get to see all sorts of hats or caps from Boston Scally, and some people do have some other ones. But it's just a great community. You see pictures of these caps on people's heads in various scenarios. A lot of good advice. If you want to learn how to steam a cap, there's people that have information on that. Sizing caps, making caps smaller, making caps fit a little looser. It's a great resource out there. So if you don't want to join that group in particular, there are other Facebook groups out there and other groups out there. But it's nice if you're into these caps to have a community. You know, you can kind of get together and show off your caps and discuss. You also get sometimes advance notice on caps, or if if you follow Boston Scally social media, they're usually pretty good on their Instagram and Facebook about kind of dropping hints for the Friday releases. But sometimes some of these folks in these groups get a little advance notice some way or another, and kind of get a heads up, or they have the same cap from the last run, so you can get a little more information on it, because Boston Scally slow drips the information to you. So you really don't get it until Friday. So, but if you're trying to make a decision, if you really want to get in there and go right away, a lot of these groups and these folks on these groups can give you that information, because they either already own the previous generation of the cap, the previous run, or something similar. All right, folks, that's it for today. Thank you for joining Skydog Reviews. Have a great day.